I'm not sure everybody knows, but we're trying to set a record for most innings played in a regional appearance. Hopefully we can do that and stay here and play all 18 innings tomorrow, hopefully in 2 games, not just 1, and then hopefully we make it back on Monday. But, you know, just proud of my kids, just proud of their resiliency. Really tip my hat to South Dakota State and how they played in 2 games in this regional and how they stayed with it. And boy, you know, the inspiration that you get from watching college baseball right now is fabulous. So I can't tell you how happy I am that my kids stayed with it. And we're going to have to patch it together, and hopefully we're ready to go tomorrow.
Coach, where do you see your pitching staff for tomorrow? Or how will you handle that with needing to win 2 games?
Yeah, you know, our pitching coach, Greg Moore, has done a wonderful job of conditioning these kids all year long. They'll be ready. They'll be ready. I still think we have some fresh arms. We didn't overuse a whole lot of guys today. Alex Balog, who was not used today, is our number 2 starter, and we held him out to pitch tomorrow in game 1. So we're good from the starting standpoint. You know, Andrew Polito has a chance to come back. We still have 3 other guys left in the bullpen that can come in. You know, we could use some guys to extend tomorrow for us in the first game, and then if we're fortunate enough to win, we're going to piece it together in game 2 and just kind of do it on some grit and some will, hopefully.
For either of the players, I think this is like your 10th extra inning game this year. Has that helped to be in some extra inning games before you got to the regional?
Yeah, definitely. And we've been on the road, which is kind of a different mindset in extra innings, because if you don't score in the top half, other team has a chance every single inning. And so we had a series against Santa Clara earlier on in the season where we had situations like this today every single game where they had a chance with runners in scoring position. We were able to make some pitches and make some plays and battle back and win all 3 of those games. So that gave us a lot of confidence, I think, today.
Coach, you talked about yesterday about how kind of devastating it is for a coach to have the play end like it did. Can you talk a little bit about maybe overcoming that today and kind of being put in that same situation and getting through that again?
You know, I think as a coach, for me, my worst fear is when you get on this stage, is having a kid have a memory of not succeeding, you know, something like that. So if it ends on a base hit yesterday, I think everybody's okay with that. To end on something like it did, that was tough for us. And you know, this team is resilient. We just kind of band together. We understand that the tough times are going to make us better. We rallied around the 2 individuals that had a tough day. We got another guy that's wounded a little bit today who had a tough day out there too. So we're just going to keep pushing forward. And, you know, it just says a lot about their will to compete. You know, they put it all out there.
You guys could be playing Rice and Oregon back-to-back, a couple national ranked things. It looks like your non-league schedule, even beyond the West Coast, you put some challenges in front of your guys this year with the schedule. By design, or did you think this team could be here and needed that test?
Most definitely. You know, I thought this was a veteran team. We had a lot of position players that were making their way back. We had a lot of pitchers that were coming back off of last year's staff. You know, we went out and played Arizona. We didn't know they were going to win a national championship when we scheduled them 2 years ago, but we knew they were going to be a good opponent. TCU was another opponent that was in the College World Series that we wanted to go and play on the road. So I think we designed it to try to give ourselves a chance to get in that large bid. And by doing that, we gave ourselves a great opportunity to come to a regional, play in front of a hostile crowd, and have a chance to be successful. I don't know how hostile they are when they play the Duck song, but.
Bradley, did you see that too during the season, that those games were good tests for regionals and non-league?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it was a good opportunity to play some good teams, which made us stronger physically and mentally, which led to our success up until this point. So I think it was definitely a great opportunity again to do that, play some good teams.
Any more questions? Thank you.
Thank you.